We're going to Virginia, where, so schools are back in session. And,
Thank God.
Yeah, you're kidding. Well, it's good for that, but bad for me because you didn't get all the freaking buses.
I know. Get stuck behind them.
All right, let me get on a tangent for a second. Back in the day, we used to have freaking bus stops.
Right.
These damn kids, why don't they have bus stops? These damn kids, they pick them up at every freaking driveway.
Right. Well,
in Virginia, because I drive from Maryland to Virginia to work.
Because I can't go over to their house. They pick on me when I wait in front of there. They pick on me. I'll go stand in front of the bloody bus stop, you little shit.
Yeah, we had bus stops. These kids get picked up at every freaking driveway. I'm like, what the hell are we doing here?
Right.
Holy crap.
I'm surprised they don't pull up and pick them up like front door service or whatever.
Got that right. Anyway, so we're in Virginia, and apparently there is a school bus stop, right? So this one they actually had a school bus stop. All these other ones they don't. I don't know. It's probably it's actually in a neighborhood. So you get all the people they just come into the street. Anyway, so the bus stop is right in front of this guy's property. Well, apparently, I guess parents don't teach their kids how to respect people's property.
Shocker.
Yeah, shocker. So the problem was that they were like tearing up his stuff. They were like leaving trash everywhere. So he put up a no trespassing sign. Didn't seem to do the job. But again, these kids still have parents taking them to the bus stop and staying with them at the bus stop. So these parents are letting their kids do whatever the hell they want to. I remember when we grew up, you didn't go disrespect somebody's yard.
No.
You didn't go run. You didn't even cross through somebody's yard.
Well, and if you did, you were like running. You were like felt bad. You were running. You know, because you were like, man, this I don't want. And then you ask, like if they're out, if they're outside, you always ask. I remember when I was in middle school at Walkersville, and I was like we were walking across, and it's like, do you mind if we walk across your yard or whatever? And they were like, oh no problem or whatever. You always asked, and and then you walked across or whatever. But not nowadays.
Yeah. So the parents were there, and so they still didn't. So the guy had enough. Which I would have been the same way. I'm like, you know what? Enough of this. Well, I probably would have gone out there I would have gone out with a baseball bat and knocked these parents in the center. Get a hold of your stupid ass kid. Anyway,
I can't beat up your kid, but I'm going to certainly bonk you upside the head.
That's right. And that's what you say to these kids. You get some kids that are acting up and say, look, I can't touch you, but I'll drag your ass home and beat the shit out of your old man.
Right. Or woman. Sorry.
Yeah. Equal opportunity.
Yes.
So what he did was he took what do you call it?
Spit it out. Fence.
Anyway, yeah. So he's like, he had I was thinking something else. So he had enough, so he put up a fence, which is, I think that's something I would do, right?
Was it a white picket fence?
No, it was not.
Oh, okay. Well, what kind of fence?
It wasn't a privacy fence.
No. Well, no, it kind of looked kind of funny in the front yard.
It would. Yeah, privacy fence.
Yeah, the front yard.
Funny stuff. So, the kind of fence he put up was an electric fence.
That's awesome.
So he put up an electric fence around his property. So his name is Brian Tucker, and he told the news channel that he's like, they don't respect other people's land. I have to pick up trash every day, and like I said before, he even put up no trespassing signs. That didn't do the trick, and so he put up electric fence. So one man, James Meffood. Anyway, he says, I touched it and I got a slight shock. It wasn't that great. I understand his concern. I just don't think he understood the neighbors' concern about their kids. One of them could touch it and fall into it and get shot.
No shit.
It's more like probably like when these little fat bastard kids that fall into it look like a big old moth in a
What is bug zappers?
Well, roll up out of you fat bastard. Okay, first of all,
Hey.
it's a battery powered one, so it didn't have that much voltage. So it wasn't like it was like plugged in like they do for livestock.
For livestock, yes.
Because livestock, you got to get them a good jolt for them to feel it to go right. They're like, oh, okay.
Oh, I better not go forward.
Right. So it was a battery powered one, so it didn't like whack them. So this guy Wayne Milby, a local parent, said, "What? You don't like kids? Me, I'm a parent. I don't want any of our children to get electrocuted. Then keep your little bastards off his freaking lawn, you asshole, or else you wouldn't have put the damn fence up, you piece of shit."
He probably can say that because he probably doesn't have any kids. He probably doesn't even live in the neighborhood or whatever.
Well, he says, "I'm a local parent."
Well, yeah, but he could have been just like
he probably lives across town.
Everybody, yeah, exactly. Oh, do you mind? I don't want any kids getting electrocuted. You see. Come here, Elihu. You please get back in the house, and so I can close the gate.
Shut up, you old bat, bitch.
So that's what
Elihu. He's always joking.
Yeah, he's always joking. Wait till I get you inside. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Get up, go get. But they close the gate up. You know they don't have to worry about it. I think it's fantastic.
Oh, I do.
I think it's fantastic.
In fact, I'd probably I'd probably push some kids
into as an added note
fence.
to this, this was actually a story I watched on Channel 5 News. I love watching Channel 5 here locally, WTTG. I love watching it. Anyway, but I watched it, and they showed it on there, and they talked to the guy, and I guess they took him. There was complaints that were filed against him, and the sheriff's department was involved and everything like that. And they said, well, about the legality of it. The only thing he had to do was he had to move the fence back because they said it was a little bit too close to the sidewalk. But they said by law he could have it on his property, the boundary of his property line, and that's what he did. He moved the fence back, and the sheriffs are like, "Hey, it's his property. He can put the fence up. You know, the kids shouldn't be wandering onto his property. If they touch the fence, they do so." And I believe he had signs. He posted signs.
Yep.
I'm sorry to say, but the man could do what. Hey, what else is he going to do? He tried, from what I gather, he tried to talk to these kids, tried to ask them not to come onto his property or whatever, and they just looked at him like he was speaking like another language or whatever, and they still kept doing it anyway. So it's like, if that was my house, I probably would have done the same thing. Actually, I probably would have put in a moat with alligators and crocodiles and stuff. I would have gone old school.
I'd have put some landmines in there.
Oh, bouncing baddies.
See, but he wouldn't have put up the fence if they were respecting his property to begin with. You little bastards.
And then you got this jackass Wayne Milby. My name is Wayne Milby. I'm a prominent member of the community, and my son.
I'm on the city council.
I think it takes a village to raise a child, and most of us know that these are latchkey kids, or whatever, keyhole kids, or
asshole
kids. some hole kids, and everybody in the community needs to watch out for our youngsters.
Yes.
We can't be everywhere to monitor behavior. They should be able to do whatever they want to do. But kids will be kids.
What are we going to do if they get on this fence and get stuck?
I'll tell you what.
Well, they get shocked the shit out of them.
Yeah, exactly. And I tell you what, Wayne Milby, what they ought to do, I'd go over to the school and like divert like 5 buses right in front of this jackass's house and be like, all right, kids, get off. Have at it. Run through his yard, destroy his grass, the whole 9 yards.
Go
and see
pee in the bushes.
See if he doesn't change his tune.
Well,
you just say there again, he's probably got a privacy fence up with a gate, gate up or whatever. Mr. Milby, how about you go F yourself?
Yeah, F yourself.
Like I said, the guy, Mr. Tucker, I believe he tried to do everything he could. This was like a last resort. And, this is the thing. It ain't like it's a cattle fence, okay? It's not a cattle fence where, it's like, I'm going to tell you right now.
And I've been hit by one of them bad boys.
You got that right. I peed on one before, and it works. It's true. Okay, I was sitting there.
I wasn't that stupid.
I didn't. Well, when I was younger, I had this thing where it's like, okay, I had to
do something
try
stupid?
Well, yeah, that. I do that now.
Yes,
but
you do.
I had to like try it out or whatever.
He still pees on fences.
So I like the feeling. Anyway, I didn't believe it. So I said, "Don't pee on an electric fence. Why? It'll shock your wee-wee." And I said, "No, that's all right." I was like 8 years old, maybe. So I sat there and peed on the fence, and sure enough, I'm gonna start tinkling. And then it went, and then it was just like, oh! It was a big. It went right up the old. It went right up the stream and hit old Wee Willie Winky. Right? No, it was like woo.
Good thing it didn't like flower that sucker.
Good thing I didn't hit puberty yet. Otherwise, it would have burned my hair. There wasn't nothing there to burn. But it works. But I don't, and like you said, because said it, this thing's battery powered. I mean, if you peed on it, it probably wouldn't do anything.
Probably just give you a little something.
But
it's not even as bad as touching a wall socket. Right. It's DC current.
I've done that too.
I bet you have. That's probably what's wrong with you.
Stuck a screwdriver in there.
Stick it.
I wonder what happened if I stick it in there. I could do a whole show of like stupid things I tried out.
I bet you could.
But we're not here about me. It's not about me. It's about this. It's about this guy in his fence. Okay, not about me. But the only thing I could see, one of the things I could see coming up about this is the kids screwing around with it. They get some, like you said, they get some fat kid and they'll be like with the Snickers bar. They throw it right like on the other side. Hey, Lester, go grab. Look at it. There's that Snickers bar right there. It's calling your name. Go get it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go get this. Or they push somebody into the fence.
They're like,
doing it on purpose or whatever. Next thing you know, Mister, your fence would have been. They pushed me into the fence. Well, you should be in my yard anyway, you little rat bastard.
You rat little bastard.
And this guy was a little bit of a redneck too.
Oh, you think?
But it was great. That's
what he ought to do. Like you said, he ought to hang like candy off of it.
Oh, look, there's candy there. This guy must be a pedophile. Look, he's trying to lure kids. No, I'm trying to lure him and shock the shit out of him to keep them away, you dumb bitch.
Well, I can have them be lured. I'm going to get all those off.
No. Hey, I'm going to tell you right now, it could actually work both ways. You could sit there and zap pedophiles too, probably. Oh, look, he's waiting. Like you got the guy that's waiting around the bus stop. I'm waiting for the kids. Oh, I'm a little hungry. I'm going to grab one of these.
That's when you're sitting in the house and you're like, oh, look, there's that little creepy bastard. And he's like, the pedophile's like reaching. And you're like, beard.
Yeah, you can turn up the crank. You can crank up the amperage, the voltage on that one.
Hey, Ethel, crank that generator up. We got a pedophile. We're getting ready to roast his ass.
All right, I got him.
Oh, look, he just lost his hand. Woo! He won't be reaching for that shit no more.
Oh, that's great.
Okay.
All right. So, good for him. Cheers.
Yeah, good for him. And keep your little kids off people's property, for criminity's sakes. Little bastards. Teach your kids some respect, for criminity's sake. Damn.
Respect for, well, that's not going to happen, but.
RESPECT.
Yes. What
you tell him, Aretha.
Yep. You say, girl. Unfortunately, we're in a different era. But all we can do is try and change what's around us.
Yeah.
We can't change the world.
With an electric fence.
Exactly. If every yard would have an electric fence around it, oh,